correct again. She was so efficient that I almost didn't dare speak. She could take the words from my mouth before I knew what I was going to say. I'll require
a single room for the nights of the 12th and 13th.
I couldn't muster a reply, as I was trying to imagine how she knew so much.
My apologies, Mr. Quinn.
She suddenly sounded more nervous.
I didn't mean to put words in your mouth. I'm only repeating what Mrs. Thistlethwaite told me. I have a note here with those exact details. Are they correct, or would you prefer a double room?
No, a single will suit me just fine, I said with a touch of caution in my voice, which I tried to cover over with a joke. Unless they have rooms for dogs. I'm sure that my Basset—
That shouldn't be a problem, Mr. Quinn. I will tell the Grand that you will be travelling with your dog, and I'm sure they will do everything they can to accommodate you.
Right. She'd left me searching for a response. Jolly good.
We would appreciate it if you could inform us in advance of the time and method of transport of your arrival. Is there any other way in which I can be of assistance today, Mr. Quinn?
I hesitated, as I hated the idea that I could be utterly predictable in all of my answers. Well, I do have one question. No response came back to me, so I soon continued. Could you tell me what other authors have discussed in their speeches to your society? Though she made no immediate response, I imagined her smiling.
Each has been different, though I can reassure you that our members will all have read your books in advance. Much of the evening will be filled with questions.
I see. My initial enthusiasm about the invitation returned. I'm sure that it will be most enjoyable.
I very much hope it will, Mr. Quinn.
There was a real warmth to her voice that I found appealing.
I look forward to welcoming you to Torquay on Friday the 12th. Goodbye for now.
I responded in kind, but I believe that she had already hung up. It was at that very moment that my friend Bella, or rather Lady Isabella Montague, if you please, knocked at my door. It was almost as if she'd timed her visit to wait for the end of the call. After no small amount of shoving and coercion to move Percy out of the way, I got the door open.
My goodness, Marius,
she said, as she stood beneath the stone porch looking resplendent in a blue silk gown that was surely too wispy for the wind that was attacking St. James's Square that morning.
You're dressed and clean-shaven. I wasn't expecting that at all.
It's nice to see you too, Bella. Would you like to book an appointment to meet sometime next week? I'm rather busy today. I knew she wouldn't listen, so I wasn't afraid of offending her.
It's lovely to see you too.
She breezed straight past me and into the lounge where my mother was reading a book. It was not just any book, in fact. She was reading my last novel, A Glimpse of a Blood Moon. I genuinely appreciated the effort she had put into reading it. The only problem was that she'd started a month before and was still only halfway through.
Oh, Bella.
She was apparently most happy to be interrupted.
It is so lovely to see you. And you, Mary. It's been too long.
They embraced warmly before my childhood girlfriend had the opportunity to interfere in my life again.
Now perhaps you can convince your son to tell us why he's smiling.
They looked at me as I stood in the doorway, and Percy waddled past to sit on Mother's feet. I'm not smiling, I insisted.
Look in the mirror, Marius, and stop being so contrary.
Either one of them could have said this, but as it happens, it was Bella. My goodness, I said, staring across at my reflection above the mantelpiece. You're right. I look quite the woodenhead. What's wrong with me? Only you can answer that, old chum, Bella's tiresome boyfriend exclaimed as he stepped around me. I had to peer along the hallway to understand how he'd got inside. How did you... I asked, but no one was listening. I could only assume that Percy had got in the way of the door when I'd tried to close it. It would not be the first time this had happened, though he usually yelped in dismay.
Gilbert, Marius has a secret that he won't tell us,
Bella announced, and the newcomer looked almost as excited as the ladies did. You dark horse, Marius. Is it a woman? I wouldn't be pulled into their speculation. There's no secret, and no woman, for that matter.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.